I know you and Nick are pretty good friends, and Seth was saying he came into the room today just to say goodbye, see you guys later, whatever. What was that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. Nick and I are pretty close. We've been through a lot here together. Some pretty cool times and great times for this organization. Obviously lucky enough to call him one of my best buddies off the ice as well. And I know I'll see him again, so it's definitely not a goodbye. But yeah, it's always tough. I mean, he's been the leader of our team for six plus years now. And so to see your captain leave, it's kind of bittersweet because it's sad, but it's also, I'm happy for him that he gets the opportunity to obviously chase his dream, just like any of us would. Hopefully win a Stanley Cup, and he can bring it back here to celebrate with us.
Anything memorable from this morning that's shareable, or would you rather just keep that between you guys?
No, you know what, Dave? I saw him yesterday, so today, I kind of said my goodbyes to him last night in person. I know he was coming in this morning to say bye to all the rest of the guys, but today's just went about my business today and just try to get focused for tonight.
Well, and that's an important point too. I mean, now it's about you, Seth, leadership group, grabbing hold of things and taking this thing to the end of the road here the right way, correct?
Yeah, I mean, we've built this culture. It took a long time to get us to where we are, and I'm sure as hell not going to let this thing slide. And obviously talk to Jonesy and Boone and Gus and the older guys that are here. We have an obligation, not only to ourselves, but to this organization, especially to steer this in the right direction these last 13 games, play the right way, play hard, play for each other, just go about our business the right way.
Thanks, Cam.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Brian Hedger. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, Cam. How quickly did you and Nick become pretty close friends, when he came over here?
I would say, obviously, within the first day.
Oh, really? And how big was it to just have him come in here from Ottawa and just kind of, get that whole thing rolling? I mean, Doobie, I know he came in as well. I mean, you guys had a whole group that kind of came in and helped turn this thing around.
Yeah, I was still a young guy. I'm not sure if it was my third or fourth year here. So obviously bringing in new faces as a young guy is a little different than being an older guy and seeing some of your best buddies leave. But yeah, I mean, those guys for sure definitely helps, start the steering in the right direction of this organization, leading the right way. And just that mentality of, going into these games, expecting to win and not hoping.
Yeah. You just, I know you just touched on that with Dave, but, just how important is that to keep that culture going now forward?
No, I mean, it's huge. It's very easy to go the negative route and be selfish. But like I said, me especially, and Jonesy, obviously Boone would too, but he's hurt. We have to hold each other accountable, and every player in that locker room to play the right way and play for each other at the end of the day.
Yeah. Do you have any memories of? I mean, we don't know if Nick will come back. I'm sure that possibility is open and all that kind of stuff. But just right now, in the moment of him going to Toronto, I mean, do you have anything that stands out from his career? Any moments that just come right to your mind that you think of when you think of Nick Foligno?
I mean, there's too many. There's millions of good things, bad things, funny things. I mean, we could talk for days and days upon days. We keep in touch in the off season just as much as we do during the regular season. So, like I said, I consider him one of my best buddies. Our wives are, best of friends. So yeah, I mean, there's just too many stories.
Yeah. Last one from me would be, are you glad you finally got that pizza prank in on him there at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, no, it took a long time to figure something out to get him back, but I'm happy that we were able to. I think we did a good job at that, and yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Cam.
Okay, next we'll go to Mark Scheid. Go ahead, Mark.
Thanks, Glenn. And Cam, just Nick Foligno as a leader, he is over the years just grown leaps and bounds. Torsten wasn't even convinced that he could be one, but just as a leader, how much have you learned from Nick in terms of leadership of your own?
I mean, so much. It's he got put in a pretty, not a tough situation, but he comes into a new team and he's obviously elected captain, and it was obviously new for him. Luckily he comes from a hockey family, so he's got his dad to rely on, and obviously a lot of other NHL players and ex-NHL players to kind of ask questions and stuff like that. But I've learned so much from him, just about being a good person, obviously a great leader, family man. I like to surround myself with those types of people, and I hope he feels the same way.
And Cam, you certainly have an opportunity yourself now, kind of as an elder statesman, especially among the forwards. Just what kind of an opportunity do you have there to be able to lead by example, especially with a lot of younger players being able to get a chance to play?
Yeah, I take a lot of pride in that. Being one of the captains, it's a huge honor to represent the Blue Jackets organization in the city of Columbus. So yeah, I mean, it's like I said earlier, it falls on me, Jonesy, obviously Boone, Gus, older guys that are here to keep steering this into the right direction and continue to get better and to improve and working this thing out.
Okay, next we'll go to Tom Glitti. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, Cam. This team has become used to being in the playoffs the last few years. It's something I think you guys took pride in. This is a little bit maybe disappointing this year, but what's your maybe optimism that this is a kind of a one-year thing and that you can be right back at it next year and being competitive again? No,
I mean, that's we have to look at the situation that we're in and realize that we never want to be in this situation again. I mean, it's a pretty crappy feeling. We haven't been in a situation like this for a long time. So yeah, I mean, it should fuel our fire. It should fuel our fire tonight, to continue to get better and to improve. But yeah.
You feel like the core, obviously you lost a couple of important guys, but you feel like the core is still in place to build around to be a pretty good team next year?
Yeah. I mean, we got Jonesy and Booner and Z and all these young guys that are just hitting their peak right now. And a lot of guys are going to be healthy next year. Gus as well. We have nothing but trust and faith in Yarmouth to bring in some great players in the off season and draft some high end level talent. And so yeah, I think we definitely have the right pieces, and there's always room for improvement on any team. You can always improve and try to get better.